in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 38-yard line.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
Go. Go. Alert.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Here's Trubisky to throw. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Go. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Alert.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And that is going to be incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
You don't want none. One. Watch twins. Who do you want?
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory.
That's a gain of 7.
One.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
58's Mike. Go on. 58's the Mike.
3rd and short yardage. Mariota. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Derrick Henry. Ooh, what a move. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And Henry's hit. He lost the foot.
He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
That's good for a Titans first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
We're scoreless after one. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a first and 10. On first down, Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On second down now, it's Cohen. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
It's a gain of 6, and it's third down.
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Here comes Humphries on the return.
Let's go!
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13. To throw is Mariota. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A gain of 3, second down. Well, let's have some fun while we have a minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full swing. I know I've got my family fantasy draft coming up, Charles. Who would be your top 3 picks? I know that you're a noted fantasy football expert, so who would you take?
Well, you've got to start with guys who are going to touch the football and put it in the end zone, right? You got to score points. How about Saquon Barkley?
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Mariota will need a big play after the sack as the Titans come up 3rd and long.
Pilot 64, weak. coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike. Three. Watch the run, watch the run.
Now Mariota. He finds Humphreys. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big 30-yard play on third. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Switch. Kill. One.
They'll run on first down. It's Henry. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to second and 4.
He was taken down.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
6. Brings up second and 4 at the Bears' 29-yard line.
One.
From the 29, Mariota, rush coming, and he's taken down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield.
Brings up third down.
One. 58 to Mike. Man, that's trash. And 58 is a Mike. Going 58 to Mike.
Third and long here for Mariota. And that is incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive. And finally, I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on fourth down.
It's our time. Tighten up. Kill. 25. Check. No. Check 25. Check hot route. Hot. Mike's 59.
Hey, exit.
I don't think
Ready?
They snap it to Tannehill. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. Touchdown, Titans. Corey Davis, 38 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes it can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
And he completes it to Cohen. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. So that'll back them up 5. And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. From the gun, it's Trubisky. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler.